On Thursday, the new season of drama on Channel 4 travels to Burma with James Fox as George Orwell on the road to 1984.
I'm chucking Burma.
You're what?
Resigning the police.
For God's sake, why?
Don't feel I can go on serving an empire I've come to regard as a racket.
I'm a writer.
Try to go back to sleep, Mr. Orwell.
I am driven on, like all writers, by some demon one can neither resist nor understand.
James Fox as George Orwell on the road to 1984 on Thursday at 9:30 here on Channel 4.
Spring drama on 4. From Poland, an award-winning family saga spanning 50 years of personal and social turmoil from the uprising to the First World War.
Niech pan to zapamięta. Ja nikogo nie kocham.
Ale sądzę, że mając ciebie potrafię dokonać czegoś pożytecznego dla ludzi.
Dlaczego? Nie można być przecież całe życie ekonomą. Ależ oczy dla tych ludzi, którzy stracili swe pozycje na wsi, pozostaje jedna droga.
In contrast, the screen version of Tom Sharp's comic novel Porterhouse Blue stars David Jason as Scullion in proprietorial subservience to dismal students and crusty fellows alike.
He's been dreaming of the girls in Woolworths again. Master dies in his own bed, or not at all. Never been a scholars' college. Character, not brains. This is our ceremony, my lady. We kept Henry VIII waiting for 10 minutes.
No wonder he dissolved the monastery.
Waterhouse will change.
2 from Channel 4's varied drama collection on display this spring.
Next on this Night of Dreams, a new series of voices focuses on Freud, his thought and his legacy. Tonight, critic George Steiner and the distinguished child psychologist Bruno Bettelheim will be discussing, among other things, the sexual explanation of dreams in Freud, For or Against.
Plants thrive in natural stim grow, multi-purpose compost. Bags of goodness for your garden with natural organic stim grow.
About this bill. It's not the parts, it's the labour, see. Have you any idea how long it takes?
No. But I know a man who does.
So, it's 2 cars welded together. 3? Actually, Ron. And as we've got all your money, can you afford to take us to court? No, but I know a man who can.
Can you think, see?
Not this time. But I know a man who can.
Well, do you know how to get Gerald to Chester without going under any low bridges?
No, but I know a man who does.
Whatever your motoring problem, you'll find the answer is joining the AA. The AA, we're all you need to know. Channel 4, Revolution Revisited, a subjective and emotional retrospective look at the cultural upheaval of the 1960s. What caused it, who inspired it, and where did it lead to? From the point of view of those at its centre, we revisit the revolution in a 4-part weekly documentary that heralds Channel 4's 68-88 retrospective this Monday at 9.
Well, that 1970s doyen of New York literati, Norman Mailer, engages in unarmed combat with the fiercest exponents of the women's liberation movement, next on 4 in Town Bloody Hall. This film record of the dynamic debate that took place in 1971 includes contributions from Jacqueline Zeballos and Germaine Greer in an event that's been described as an historic moment for the feminist movement.
What is it about Pizza Hut that's so hard to resist? Is it our wonderful pan pizza with its freshly made base? Or is it the warm, friendly atmosphere that somehow draws you in? Or choosing your favorite combinations from all our tempting toppings? Well, whatever it is, it takes a bit of beating. A Pizza Hut pan pizza. At Pizza Hut, you've got it made.
Guten Morgen!
Morning, Klaus.
Ah, Cafe Hug.
Yes.
Smells good.
Tastes all right, too.
Café Hague is naturally decayed smoother flavor.
Enough for two, yeah? You're absolutely right.
Café Hague. When coffee tastes this good, who needs caffeine?
Finding the right pension on your own can be a bit daunting. It can bog you down with paper, have you going round and round in circles. It can all be very painful. At Legal & General, we're experts at finding just the right pension for you. One you can take from one job to the next. Give us a ring or ask your financial advisor.
Palace Chemicals, makers of the original Fence Guard, announce Fence Guard 2, a new improved Fence Guard. Now lasts even longer, safe and easy to use, no fuss, no smell. Harmless to plants and pets, yet giving total protection. Decorate your garden with new improved Fence Guard 2. It does wood good.
I'm Ben Squires from Loughborough. I'm a technical apprentice on the YTS. When we started with the company, we spent 3 weeks in each of the departments. I decided to do my training in the electrical section. I've learnt a lot of practical skills and communication skills, and I've also been doing a BTEC course at college. When I started, I was very shy, but now I've come out of my shell a bit. I've learnt a lot of things on the YTS, and it's all relevant, and I think I've done quite well. A good introduction to work would be a very good way of putting it, and I think it's a very essential thing to do. And that's why I agreed to be an advert for the YTS.
The best advertisement for YTS is the people who've done it.
Tomorrow, a season of Film on 4 Extra starts with Neil Jordan's acclaimed film, Angel. Stephen Ray stars as a saxophonist who's driven to violence when he witnesses murder most foul.
I wanted to talk to you. What's your name?
Angel, tomorrow at 9:05, heralds a season of Film on 4 Extra.
You're watching Channel 4. As the title of the following programme graphically suggests, the language and debate during the next 90 minutes will be uncompromising and hard-hitting. Town, Bloody Hall.
As the run-up to the election gains momentum, Election Brief in a moment deals with the issue of agriculture and conservation.
There's an attractive new development in the property market that should suit every home buyer down to the ground. Immaculate, well-appointed, with every fixture and fitting. Ideal for the first-time buyer. The TSB Home Buyers Plan, the latest in a helpful range of mortgages on offer from TSB, the bank that likes to say yes.
Vino, signore.
Just acqua minerale, per favore.
The vino's thrown in, I see. Vino bianco contro vino rosso. Let me through, please. I'm a British Airways steward. Here, sir, you can borrow this one.
Everyone at British Airways is trained to an extraordinarily high standard in the art of caring for people. And wherever they are, they remember it.
Thanks. There's a lot riding on this meeting.
Well, at least you won't get taken to the cleaners.
Ah, buongiorno.
British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
What's the matter, Batman? It's rush hour in Gotham City and the Batmobile is big. You mean? Yes, Robin, the Metro.
Batman.
Yep, lucky we've got the Metro.
This little flyer sure is great for these city streets, Batman.
And we're gonna make it to City Hall in plenty of time. Whoa! Curses, Batman! Gotcha, Penguin.
When you've got to pick up a penguin, Metro gets you going.
Come on over to my place. Hey you, we're having a wimpy. We'll be shaking, grilling and feeling. Come on over tonight. Yeah. Come on over to my place. Hey you, we're having a wimpy. We'll be shaking, grilling and feeling. Come on over tonight. Yeah.
Rust is a menace. Plague on metal. Now there's Finnegan's No. 1, probably the world's most advanced metal primer, licensed to kill rust. There's no rubbing down. Brush off any loose bits and paint 2 coats straight over rust. More effective than red lead or red oxide. And you don't need an undercoat. Finnegan's No. 1, licensed to kill rust.
Next Sunday on 4, take a stroll down the catwalk of time in the first of a fascinating new series on the story of fashion. Throughout the 20th century, both social and cultural changes have affected the face of fashion. Not only the clothes and hair, but the shops themselves. From the practical to the elaborate, the basic essentials to the finishing touch. The story of fashion begins with remembrance of things past next Sunday at 4 on 4.
Next tonight, the land of the brave and the free, seen through the eyes of the artist Godfrey Reggio. There are no words as the music of Philip Glass leads us on a beguiling journey through an America where life is out of equilibrium. Winner of the Prix Italia, Koyaanisqatsi.
This is Leader to Alpha Bravo. We're going for refuel. Roger, Leader.
This is Road King to base. I'm close to empty.
Take her in, Road King. 57 Foxtrot, turning 190. Going for fuel.
This is Freight Express 101. I need to fill up.
Okay, 101.
Where do millions of jets, helicopters, planes, trains and lorries go when they need top quality fuels? The same place you do. BP. BP. On the move.
The Montego 1.6L. It's capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 more than 2 seconds faster than the Ford Sierra 1.6L, usually. It also has a slide and tilt sunroof, electronic stereo radio cassette, and a 5-speed gearbox, all as standard. More than you can say for the Cavalier 1.6L. Montego 1.6L. Doesn't hang about.
Isn't it funny how preparing the smallest room for decoration can suddenly become a huge nightmare? Don't worry, help is at hand. Our heat gun's strong but sensitive. Our high-performance sander's tougher than the nastiest plasterwork, but its speed control gives you a gentler touch. One thing's certain, you can cut decorating down to size with Black & Decker.
Tough tools for tough jobs.
Nightworks, a new late-night slot for serious music, opens this Tuesday with an irreverent and witty performance of Gershwin's Concerto in F for piano and orchestra. And Nightworks continues at 5 to 1 with Schoenberg's Moses and Aaron. Another chance to see Jean-Marie Straub's stark film of Schoenberg's complex and demanding music. A new late-night showcase for serious music. Nightworks, Tuesdays on Channel 4.
Godfrey Reggio turned to the Hopi Indian word, which describes a life out of balance, for the title of his film about modern America, Koyaanisqatsi.